Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie Marcus here again. How many of you are disappointed today? I know last night you were hoping that this was going to be your day, the day that you're going to win that $1 billion. I mean, all your problems were going to be resolved. Your answer was going to be right there when they called out those numbers. Wow, what a disappointment for so many millions of people. But you know that feeling? That feeling when you bought the ticket and you don't know what the real numbers are, but you're hoping that you got those numbers and you're waiting till that ball is bounced and bounced and bounced, and hopefully when you get through, they got your numbers. You know that feeling right before? Especially if you got a couple of them and then you're waiting for the rest. You know that feeling? Well, most of the time, most of the people get disappointed. But I like to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, about a situation in life that we can take control of and create the situation so that we can have that feeling every day. But it's a greater feeling because we are not just anticipating, we're knowing that we're winners. Because what we go after is what we get. That's how we aim. That's how we roll. So in our system here in America, it's basically set up to address the needs and concerns that we have because these are natural things. They were set up in such a way that they would be brought and made manifest. And the reason is so that they can be dealt with. They will be essentially necessary to be dealt with so we can survive. And to assist in this, the power that is responsible for our being here made sure that the resources to do all of these things would be made available on the earth, free. Doesn't cost you a thing. And because you have the need and you have the ability and now the knowledge through your imagination and the resources are here, you're going to engage yourselves in creating the heaven. You know, the one thing that I used to think about when Moses, the story in the biblical context, took the children, they were going to the promised land, it was like everybody was waiting to walk into the promised land. The doors were going to open, and you're going to walk into the promised land, and everything is going to be met, everything is going to be ready to receive you. It's almost like people, they got this idea about heaven, that if they are lucky enough to get there, to go there means to be drawn into it, and everything is already there. You just evolve into this magnificent heaven. Woo! The amazing thing is that that story begins with inhabitants there being corrupted just like we are down here. And that corruption was not accepted there. Supposedly, it was kicked out. And so we're down here with the same type of corruption. And how do you identify the corrupted ones from those who are righteous? Well, we say this and we say that. We got all kinds of things we say. But then there was a figure that was held up in story that came down and said, this is the way. This is the way to do it. Walk according to the Spirit, not according to any man. Know that the Spirit is there for you. Be representative of that Spirit. Engage yourselves in the process. Give that Spirit life. Know that that Spirit is true, because it can't be any of this around us. You exist because of the power that you can't see. And so we think about stuff like that, and we realize that even in consideration of all the things that we already have established, we need to qualify all eligible workers with a career choice. All eligible workers. We need to increase the number of engineers that we have in this country. We need to increase the number of contractors, the number of builders of every sort. We need new and better schools at all levels, hospitals, theaters, houses and apartments, condos and stores, factories, even heated highways in places where the weather gets very cold. Not only that, ladies and gentlemen, we need polished streets, our cities and towns. You see, the aim is to assist educationally everyone to be the best that they can be in whatever the careers that they have. We need medical people. We need them to be the best that they can be. We need the best teachers in every subject. We need the best in every profession. We need the best entertainers. Not only that, we need the best friends. We'll use our full employment as we do now, but to add to it, to create an abundance of all of the resources, of all the goods, of all those things that our hands have determined we want to make, so that any and everyone can access any and all of those things that we have made by the hands of man at their leisure, as they need it, want it, or desire it. Our new aim is freedom to fix and correct all that creates evil. And when evil just abide anyway, well then the power of the spiritual be the judge. And so basically, what is very important is that your choice of heaven is in your hands today. And there is no better time to take advantage of it, causing it to happen, than this day. A day when all of what America has been has summed itself up in the realities of what's taking place in America at this moment. It is a choking, a trying to take America to where America has always claimed she never wanted to go, being led by lies, cheats, stealings, being led by hatred and racism, bigotry, being led by my friends, terror, and the threats, and war. No love anywhere. This is where America is being dragged. In America, without the power of God, is weak, even though she's trying to stand on the principles that have held her where she is, but at the same time created all of this that's trying to take her someplace else, does not know that the power of the Spirit is there. And all you got to do is reach out and claim it. Claim it by changing your ambition, changing your aims and your goals, changing your reaching out to the powers that be for the people, to engage them and cause a manifestation so that they themselves can benefit from all that there is. And you will watch evil drop by the wayside so fast as a crying shame, and it'll all be good. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the choice that we have. What are we going to do? What are you going to do?